Yeah, let's start the session.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm unable to share the screen. Host, can you just allow me to share the screen? I think in last session also, discussed about slicing just for a few minutes, but let's go in detail now. See this slice operator, right? How it's going to work? Let's say that I take a string, I take some string, okay? Something like this. S is equal to some python. Python is good, something like that. Python is good, something like that I have written. So it supports indexing. It supports indexing means, look here, how it's going to work. Indexing in the sense positive index and negative index. Positive index in the sense 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till end. Okay, so P is located in 0th index, Y is located in first index, D is located in second index, H is located in third index. Likewise, it has indexes which starts from 0 to n minus 1. You're getting me right? 0 to n minus 1. Okay, now let's say that. Now what I will do, Python. Okay, S is equal to python. Python is good, something like that I wrote. Now, what len of S? What will we get? Len of S? I told. Len means length of S. What is the length of S? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, 12. This is the length of this string. The length of the string can be printed using len of string name. String name is S, len of S. Clear? Now, it also have negative index. It also has negative index, means which is from a reverse direction. You are getting me? So, any string will have positive index and negative index. Now, the formula is something like this. You need to understand this. If I want to print a slice of this string, what is a slice of string? Let's take like this. This is your complete, some kind of a cake or whatever it is. Now, when you take this one slice, this is one slice, right? Out of this complete, circle, this is one slice. So that is how it is going to be the slice operation. If you take this slice, there is only a part of this complete circle. That is what the slice operation is in Python. Means if I want to print only this part, or if I want to print only good, if I want to print only is, you can print it using slice operation. Clear? What is slice operation?
Yes, sir.
Now, how do we print? This is the formula. S of start colon end colon steps. This is the formula. Okay. Now look here. See, always n means end minus 1 you have to consider. If you are giving 10 means it will print only till 9. Okay. That we will see one by one. Now, S of, I am only going to discuss about positive indexes now for 5 minutes. Then I will explain about negative indexing. Okay. Now, S of start index is say 2 colon end index is say 8 colon 1 in steps of 1. Okay. Little confusing, but you have to put your brain properly. It will be very easy only. See, start index means 2. End index means 8 in steps of 1. Just give that how it's going to, what's going to return. S of, what is this? 2, 8, 1. 2 colon 8 colon 1. See here. THON is. See, second index, where is that? 0, 1, 2 means T. From 2 to 8, it's not going to print 8, it's going to take 7. Means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Means C. THONIS. Till here it has printed THONIS. It has printed in steps of 1. Clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Now, S of 0 colon whatever it is, you can give 100 and close. It's going to print everything. If I am not specifying step, it is going to take default value as 1. See, I have not specified step. I have just kept it blank, means nothing I have used. It has taken default value as 1. Clear? Not clear?
Clear, sir.
Okay. Now, I will not give first value, means beginning I am not going to give. Ending I will give you some 20. Step also I am not going to give. Let us see what is going to print. See. Means beginning it will take 0 as default, means from starting. And 20 I have given. What is the string length? 0, 1, 2. 1 second. The string length is 10. I have given more than that. See here. In any of the arrays or whatever it is, if we are giving out of index, we will get an error out of index. But in slice operation, it is not like that. The complete string is only 10 length. The length is 12, right? See, the length is 12, but I am giving 20. It is not throwing error. It is trying to print everything. This you have to remember. Okay. Now, let us see. S of 3 colon 9. What it is going to give? Can somebody tell me? S of 3 means 0, 1, 2, 3. From H onwards, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Means what it is going to print? HONISG. See, HONISG. It has printed. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, S of 9 colon 3. What it should give? What it should give? 9 colon 3. 0 in 9 means where? O will come. 3 means H will come. But I am giving beginning as this number, end as this number. It will not give anything. It's an empty string. So here the rule is, remember very carefully, here the rule is, when we are traveling from left to right, I mean, when it is positive steps, means the last step is positive. Then we are traveling from left to right. You are getting me right? When I say this step is positive, we are traveling from left to right. Okay. When I give S of 9 colon 2 and 1. First, what did I say? When this is positive, we have to travel from left to right because positive index. But I am giving 9 and 2. See, this is 9, means this one is 9 and this is 2. What is the rule? You have to travel from left to right, but I am giving right to left starting and end points. That was the reason it was throwing empty string. Clear? Want me to explain again?
No, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I was trying to tell you, the rule is when the step is positive, you need to travel from left to right. See, I have given positive step, means I have to travel from left to right, but I have given starting as 9, this one ending as 2. How is that possible? Starting as 9 and ending as 2 means I have to travel from right to left, because beginning you have given 9 and end you have given 2. But the rule is left to right. That is the reason it was throwing empty string. Now, what I will do? -1 I will give. What is the rule for -1? Travel from right to left, from 9 to 2. Check. Will it print empty string or some other thing? Tell me now.
It will. We will get strings, sir.
What string? Empty string or non-empty string?
Non-empty, sir.
Yes. Look here. 1 second. Look here. O G C O G S I N. See, it is printing in reverse direction from 9 to 2. Okay, 9 to C. Starting string is 9. 9 to end is 3. Means 2. O G S I N O. Clear?
Yes.
Doubts? Any doubts?
No, sir.
Now let us take S of -2 colon -7 colon -1. What should be the output of this? Beginning is means I am giving -1. -1 means right to left. What is the beginning? -2. End is -7. -7 means till what it will print? Can somebody tell me? Can
Till
somebody
minus
tell me?
8, sir.
Minus?
8, -1, -7, -1. N -1, no, sir.
See what it has printed. O G S I means -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Means always when it is moving from negative direction, what did I say here? End -1. Here end +1 will come. Means -7 + 1 will become -6. That is the reason it was printing OOGSI. Means -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Clear? In reverse
sir.
direction from right to left, the end is end +1. But from right to left in positive index, end is end -1. That's what we have seen right here. If you take S of 1 colon 4 colon 1, what it will print? YTH. See, YTH. Why it is printing? It starts from first index to fourth. Fourth means 4 minus 1 means YTH 3. 1, 2, 3 it is printing in steps of 1. So likewise, if you are taking negative means right to left, we have to go beginning colon end means end +1. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No, sir.
Now, I was thinking something I have to explain. Just a second. What else in this? S of I want to tell you something. -10 colon -3 colon -1. What should be the output? Can I explain like what will be the output? Can you predict? Oh, sorry, I did not define it. One second. Empty string, because rule is it has to travel from right to left. What I have given minus 10 to minus 3 means beginning is minus 10, end is minus 3. That's the reason. Okay, let's say that I want to print everything in reverse. What I have to give? Like this. See, it printed everything in reverse. PYTHON is good. DOOG SINOHTYP. Reverse it has printed. Clear? Now, if you understand those basic rules, you can understand this slicing operation. Slicing is very important for interviews for final year students. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go with functions next. So arrays, you have complete idea. Slicing also I gave you. Okay. Now we will go with functions. So you all know, right? What is a function? Like, why do we need functions? See, basically, right, you know, let's say that I have written some code. I have written some code. Say something like, you know, I want to print FUN, okay, DEF, FUN, something. I want to, you know, print something, or I want to calculate sum. I want to calculate sum of A comma 2, A comma B. Okay. Now I am calculating sum. Okay. RETURN, return A plus B. I am going to return A plus B. This is the function which will calculate sum. Now in my main program, assume that I have to write this sum 1000 times somewhere to calculate some salary, to calculate something. Likewise, I want to write some 1000 times I want to write. I have only two options. What I can see, what I can do, either repeat this, whatever this code every time. Means like if I want to repeat this 1000 times, I have to copy paste 1000 times, or I have to code 1000 times the same code. What will happen? The modularity means the easiness, the flexibility, the control of the program will go out of your hand, because you have to, the code length of the code will become very high. It will become very more, means you cannot see every time. It becomes as, you know, garbage kind of thing. Like, you know, you have to repeat all the code, everything under one file. So it will be tough. For that, let us not do like this. We will do a simple technique called functions. You write this code only once and just call whenever you require. Means you are not duplicating the code. You are getting right. Only once you write and call any number of times. That is the advantage of this functions. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, similarly, we have something called methods. When you write a function inside a class, we call it as a method. When you write a function outside the class, we call it as a function. So since we are not discussing about object-oriented programming for now, so we will discuss about only functions. In Python, you have different types of functions. Okay, I'll tell you. First one is positional parameters, means functions which are based on the positional parameters. See, when I call this, these are the actual arguments. 1 second. 10, 20. When I am passing these are the actual arguments. These are the formal arguments. Means this 10 will go and sit in A, this 20 will go and sit in B. So in positional arguments, you have to, it works based on the positions that you are passing the arguments. If you pass these arguments, something like this in reverse 20, 10, I will tell you with example, the output will change. First, let me explain the basic, syntax. You need to declare a function something like this: def just a second, def space sub means subtraction I am making, and then arguments a comma b, and then colon. Okay, next indentation. Now return 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 a minus b. Okay, now what this does, I am going to send something sub of 10, 20. Okay, again b is equal to sub, don't worry, I will explain, 20, 10. Look here, when I am calling sub 10, 20, this function will be executed. When you are executing this function, these arguments are passed. 10 and 20 will be passed. 10 will sit in A, 20 will sit in B. Now, what is the difference of A? 10 minus 20? Minus 10 will be returned. Means this return statement we have seen in the control flow control statements. It will return. Whatever is returned will be saved in this variable. So A will have minus 10. Again, when I am calling sub 20, 10, A will sit in 20, I mean 20 will sit in A, 10 will sit in B. 20 minus 10 plus 10. You are getting me right? So it works based on the positions. If you are passing 10, 20, the answer will be minus 10. If you are passing 20, 10, the answer will be plus 10. So based on the positions, it's going to work. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us execute this. Look here. Just a second. Look here. Sum is 30, subtraction is minus 10. Because I am passing 10, 20. And in the next call, I am passing 20, 10. Sum is still 30, subtraction is 10, minus 10 and 10. Based on the positions that you are going to pass, the arguments, the values will be, the result will be changing. Clear? Not clear?
Clear,
Is it
sir.
clear? Okay. One second. Next, coming to keyword arguments. See, first one, positional arguments is done. Based on the positions, it's going to work. Next one is keyword arguments. Let's say that df, something like fun, k, now name, comma, age. I am passing, colon. You have to keep this in mind. Now print something, I am going to print my name is name. Okay. My age is age. Now, FUNCK, FUNK, I should pass keywords. Let's say that name is equal to Christian, KRISH. Name is equal to Christian, comma age is 20. So what will happen? Since I am passing with respect to keywords, or you can say age is equal to 20, you can pass in any position, no problem. If you call name is equal to Krish and age equal to 20, it's going to print the same. Or FUNK, like age is equal to 20, comma, name is equal to Christian. Still it gives the same output. Still it gives the same output because we are passing with respect to keywords. It doesn't matter whether the age is equal to 20 first or name is equal to Krish second. You are getting me, right? Still is going to print the same output. Now look here. Name is Sairam, my age is 22. My name is Sairam, my age is 22. Look here. How did I pass? First I passed name, then age. Then I passed, in the next call I passed age and then name. These are keyword based because we are sending and calling the function with arguments by assigning keywords. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Just 2 minutes. I'll go and have some water and come. You just understand this. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Hello. Yeah. So clear about keyword and positional arguments.
Yes, sir.
Now I want to give both keyword and positional arguments. I want to check with both keyword and positional arguments. Let's see how it's going to work now. So be money, name, age. So I'm giving something like this. So first let us do one thing. Let us execute this first. and then we will see. Okay, these are the D. Okay, we are going to execute this. Just a minute. I'll explain what's going to happen. Fun name. Okay. Movie. Why did I write here? Okay. Anyway. See, I'm going to call. This is how it is. Just a second. This is how it is. I am calling this keyword arguments. Name is equal to Krish, age is equal to 17, comma 1. First one is positional argument parameter. Next one is keyword based arguments. Okay, I am going to call this fun B. Okay, fun B is this. It should execute. I am C. Krish will go into the name, age will go into the 17, and 1 should go into the money. Let's see how it's going to work. I combine positional as well as keyword, and I am going to check now. See, it is going to throw an error message saying that non-keyword arguments after keyword arguments means you are not supposed to pass non-keyword arguments after keyword arguments. Means you must always pass positional arguments then keyword arguments if you are mixing positional plus keyword based functions. That's why I want to show this function. Rule is, what is the rule? First you should pass positional and then you should pass keyword. Clear? The same thing I have done here. Look here. So I am passing first keyword and then positional arguments. Now it will work. Look here. Now it will work. See, I have 200. My name is Krish. My age is 17. Clear? I have 200. My name is Krish. My age is 17. Clear what I was trying to explain? So when you are combining positional parameter based arguments and keyword based parameter based arguments, you must follow a rule that first preference is first you should pass positional arguments followed by keyword arguments. If you are make it in vice versa, you are going to get an error. I want to show that. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, default arguments. What is that? Default arguments. That's the third one, third kind of function. Default arguments are something like this. If you don't pass anything, it will consider default value. That's what it is. That's what it is. See, FUND, age, comma, name is equal to Krish. Means here name I am passing as a default value. I am passing name as a default value. Okay. So if I am calling this FUND with the 10 comma Sairam, okay, it will print my name is Sairam, my age is 10. Okay. If I am printing only FUND 10, my name is Krish because already default value is provided. My name is Krish, my age is 10. You got it? So what do you mean by default argument based parameter function? You will have default values. Just check here. My name is Sairam, my age is 10. When I am passing Sairam as one more the default argument. One of the actual argument. But if I am not passing any argument, then it is going to subtract my default value. My name is Krish, my age is 10. Clear?
Yes, sir.
I want to see, if I am passing these two values in different positions, will it work? Can we check now? Will it work or not? How many of you will tell it will work? Will it work? You know what I am trying to do? In default arguments, I am passing, see here, age comma name is equal to Krish, right? Maybe it should not work. It is working. My name is 10. It is taking, my name is 10. It is taking, my name is 10. My age is Saira. See what is happening here? You guys understand? You want me to explain? You know what is happening here? Nobody? I have not done, I have done nothing, man. I just interchanged the positions. So what is happening here? In the age parameter, Sairam is going to sit, and in name is equal to Krish. Since I am passing 10, name will be 10. That is the reason my name is 10. My age is Sairam. It is displaying. So no problem. Even if you interchange within default parameters, it's going to work. I just want to check that. That is the reason I gave you and checked. Clear? Not clear?
Clear, sir.
Now, the most important thing. Variable length arguments. What is that? Variable length arguments. This is very, very important. Actually, this is linked with the OOPS concepts. Okay, method overloading is linked with this. When OOPS comes, I will explain. You remember this. Okay, this is very, very important. Now, look here. See, this is star n. See, in Python, if you want to pass more arguments, means you don't know how many arguments you want to pass. So in that, at that time, you can use this variable length arguments, means you are not sure how many you want to pass, whether 1 value or 2 value or 3 value or 4 value, you are not sure. Say I want to pass only 1 now. FUN V just 10. That's it. I want to pass only 1 value, next 2 value. I am calling the same function, but first time I am passing 1 value, next time I am passing 2 values, next time I am passing 3 values, 4 values, like that I am passing. Okay, but till now here in positional parameters and all, what number of argument passed and number of arguments accepted should be same. If I am passing 2 arguments, the accepting, in the sense when I am calling this function, there also it should accept, means formal arguments and actual argument count should be similar. Not clear? Shall I write some small program and see?
Yes, sir.
Here only if you take this fellow, okay, I am passing only 1 argument. In positional arguments, I am passing only 1 argument. But here how many you have? 2. When you execute this, what you will get? See, at least take 2 arguments. 1 given means I have to pass. Actual number of arguments should be equal to formal number of arguments. But in this case, what I am trying to explain to you? 1 second. What I was trying to explain here, variable length. Where is variable length? Yeah. What I was trying to explain here, I have a scenario where I don't know how many number of arguments I have to pass. If I take 2, if I am passing 1, I am getting error. If I take 3 and if I am passing 2, I will get an error. So I don't know how many I have to pass. At that time, we go for variable length of arguments function. Now, in order to represent that variable length, we will keep star. Star means all. Okay. Star n means we don't know. All, whatever, whether you pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 100, 1000, 1 lakh, not sure, but it will consider. Clear? So I am passing n number of variables. What I am trying to do, print, I am going to put one small stars, and then I am going to add, I am going to display how many arguments are passed. I will rotate the loop like how many arguments are passed. Okay. Funv 10 means it will, this function, the control will go here, the control will go here, and then it will print a design, and then I in n means n will have only 10. It will print 10 and it will print the closed design and it will come off. If I am passing 2, first it will print 10, then 20, and then come off. Then it will print 20, 40, 50. Likewise, it prints. We will see now. Look here. The values are only 10. In next call, the values are 10, 20. In next call, the values are 30, 40, 50. Again, in fourth call, the values are 60, 70, 80, 90. That's how it's going to work. I am calling how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4 times. With first 1 as a parameter, 2 as parameters, 3 as parameters, 4 as parameters. Clear?
Yes, sir.
You want me to explain again? This is nothing. Print star into 10 means this design I will get. You know what is a star? String. String into integer, what we will get? Repetition operation. It is going to repeat. I am printing here once and here once, just to differentiate the design. That's it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Not clear.
Clear, sir.
Only one girl will say clear. Rest everybody will not at all speak. Anyway, I will continue. Okay, now what we will do? The same example, I want to check the sum. You know, I pass 2 values and the sum will be calculated. Similarly, I am passing 3 values. Likewise, I can pass any number of arguments, comma, 100, 1000, whatever it is. It's going to come up something like this. See, sum is 30. First time I am calling 10, 20 means sum will be 30. Next time 30, 40, 50, 120. Next time 60, 70, 80, 90, 300. Next time 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100, 400. This is how it is calculating. So you got it right. So I am taking sum is equal to 0. And for I in n, this is just design. Don't worry about this. This is going to print only stars. For I in n means what is n? It's going to take every number in n and it's going to add up. Sum is equal to sum plus I means sum is 0. 0 is equal to 0 plus first value 10. Likewise, it will iterate. How many values? If I am passing 2, it will iterate for twice. If I am passing 3, it will iterate for thrice. Passing 4, 4 times. 5, 5 times. And finally, it will print the sum and it will come back. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is this n value? Whether it's a list, tuple, what? I want to see. So what we can do? We will just type print 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 type type of n. We will see what is that. And I'm going to call only once. You may get confused. Okay, we will call what is. Don't get confused. See here. Type is tuple. This is tuple. Tuple. N is tuple. So whatever that you are passing, it will be saved in the form of tuple. 10, 20. Likewise, it will be saved. 30, 20, 50. 60, 70, 80, 90 will be saved in the form of tuple. Clear? Just for any interview purpose, this will be useful. They will ask in variable length arguments, whatever the time passing, where this will be stored and what is the data type. You should say it's a tuple. Clear?
Yes, sir.
We have something called nested functions. We have something called nested functions. Now, let's say the scenario is something like this. Scenario is something like this. I have a function def, some fun, okay, something like print or whatever it is. Some code you write, some your whatever code you want to write, you will write. Okay. Now, what will happen? This is your code. Within this code, I want to call some functionality. I want to add or subtract or something like this. I want to find some. See, I cannot write this code again and again, right? The same thing, I will write the same function inside this def. Okay, and I will write code, whatever code it is, and I will call within this function. Means this is nothing but nested functions. Concept is nested functions. Means you are writing one nested function within a function and you call that function here. Something like sum. You can call something like sum. Means you write one nested function and you write it. If you are not writing nested function, you have to write the logic every time in this function. Not required. Within the function, if you want to repeat that logic, you can do one thing. You can write a nested function and call that. That's the concept of nested function. Look here. def fun print. This is outer function. And then I have a function which is inner. Means I am writing a nested function. See, I am calling within this function, I am calling this nested function func1. Means it will execute. Okay. I will explain again and I will show you the output. CLS. Look here. Outer function, inner function. How is this outer function is called? Who is going to call this outer function? I am calling outside this. I am calling function. Means when I am calling this, the control will come here and it will execute outer function. And this is defined as an inner function. This is not going to execute. When this is executed, fun1, then it's going to execute and print inner. Clear? Nothing,
Yes,
man. I wrote one inside function. I name it as a nested function. That's it. The same function concept, but I am writing inside a function. Okay. Now we will see, like, if I am calling function 1, will it going to work? I mean, I am calling inner function directly from outside. Is it going to work? No, it's not going to work. So you have to call nested function within the function only. I just want to show that. For that, I just gave this example. Clear?
yes, sir.
Now we will write an actual small program and see. We'll write a small program and see. Look here. Function, outer function. I am calling within this function, I am calling sum and passing. I am just making variable length argument, a small nested function, and I am calling like this. Sum I am passing 10, 20. Next time sum I am passing 3 variables. So when I am passing sum within this function, the control will go to the nested function. It will return that, and the same will be printed here. But outside this function, I am calling the main function only once. Okay. So the flow is something like this. This is a function. this function is executed only when I am calling from outside. So outside I am calling fun. So when I am saying fun, the control will go to the function and it's going to print outer function. And then I have defined a nested function, something like this, with variable arguments. And within this main function, not nested function, outside the nested function, but within the outer function, I am calling this inner function, means nested function. We should not call as an inner function, nested function we should call. Inner function concept is little different. I'll cover it in the OOPS concepts. Okay. When I am calling sum, this is going to call, and again when I am calling sum, again it's going to call. This is how it's going to work. Let us execute program. See, outer function. When I'm passing 10, 20, it is printing 30. When I'm passing 2000, 3000, 10,000, it's printing 15,000. Clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us work on something called variables. Different types of variables. We have local variables and global variables. Something called global keyword. Okay, when you define a variable outside a function, this is a global variable, means you can access this fellow in any function you can access. So something like this, I defined a is equal to 100. I am calling fun and I am calling fun1. Okay, and I am trying to print this a value. So it should not throw any error because it's a global variable. Global variable means what? I should be able to access anywhere. See, 100. I am able to access in any of the function because it is global. Global means accessible to everybody. Similarly, local variable. Let's say that I have a function in which I have declared a is equal to 101. And this is local to only this function, but not to this function. So I am trying to call this a value in function 2 and I will get an error. Look here. Fun1 I am calling. So this will get executed and it's going to print 101. But when I am calling fun1, the control will go here. It doesn't have a because a is local to only this function. So it's going to throw an error. Look here. See, global name is not defined. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Now, finally, global keyword. Look here. This is more important. You can declare, see here you have declared local variable. Now within the function, you are going to declare a global variable using a keyword called global. When you say global space a, it will be a global variable. Wherever you want, you can access this. Clear? So I declared global space a is equal to 101. Now I am going to print this within this function, outside this function. Let me also try. Okay, first I will execute this and then we will see. Look here, 101 means in this example we got error because that was a local. Now I made it as a global with the keyword global. I am trying to access print a. See, it printed 101 and 101. Let me try in main program. Print what? A. Will it print or not? Tell me now. It should print or not. It will print because this is global to everybody. That's what the global keyword is. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's it about functions. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Just a second, I'll be back. Hello? Yeah, is it clear
Yes, sir.
now? Let us start, let's continue with the modules. Just 2 minutes. We'll start after 5 minutes. Okay? 12:35 we'll start, just 3 minutes. I'll take just break.
Hello. Yeah. So modules. I think modules also I have given a basic introduction. Now we will go in little depth with modules. Similar to functions, we have modules. What is a module? In last session, I was explaining, right? So when you want to group any specific functionality, you can group it. I mean, you can write those number of functions or functions related to that functionality in a separate file, and you can import that file as a module. And you can import that file as a module, and you can call those functions one by one. That is the concept of module. What is a function? Function will have group of lines. It will do any specific task. You can call that function any number of times. That is the concept of function. What is a module? You can group all these functions in a single file and import that file. Is nothing but a module. And you can import that file as a module, and you can call those individual functions that you have specified in this module file. Clear? Difference between functions and modules. Now, there are two types of modules. One is inbuilt modules, means in BUILT, and then user defined. There are two types. One is inbuilt and another one is user defined. You have some inbuilt modules like OS, okay, RE, time, whatever it is. Some modules, inbuilt modules, random, something random and all. There are any inbuilt modules where we will import, and we will, like array. Do you remember, like, import array? We called array function in the previous session. That's an inbuilt. Okay. Similarly, we can have our own user defined modules. Okay. Let us see some examples. So I have taken this first. Look here. I have two modules, third and second. Just check this third. What is there in third? I have defined div and mul. Means if I am passing two arguments, it's going to divide and send the results. Means the result will be division. If I am passing two arguments, A, B, the result will be multiplication. The same things will be explained. Checked here. Okay. Look here. First.py. Now I am going to import from a second import star. You see, you can do it in any number of ways, but let us do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let us do one thing. Like, I am going to import 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 SECOND second. Similarly, import import THI. One second. Third. 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 Okay. Look here. What is there in second and third? We will just have a look. See, div and mul you have. In second, you have sum and subtraction. I mean, you have three arithmetic operations. One is sum and sub. Another one is div and mul. 4 arithmetic operations we have. Each will have 2. Okay. In first.py, I am importing these two modules. First one is second module, and then I am trying to import third module. Now I am going to call this A is equal to SECOND second dot what? SU sum. I am passing 100, 200. Similarly, B is equal to second
ಹೌದಾ
dot.
ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ತೋರ್ತೈತೆ ನಾನು ಇನ್ನ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ
One second, please go on mute. Hello.
ಯಾವ್ದು
Ma, please go on mute.
ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನಿಫೈ ಅಂತೆ ಟ್ರೈನರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಎನಿ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಮಿಷನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ವೆಬ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ರೈಸ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಡೇಟಾ
Ma, please go on mute.
Simplify ವೆಬ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಒನ್ ವೆಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಏನೋ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಆಟೋಕ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅದು ಏನೋ ಇದೆ
ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆನ್ಸ್ ರೋಬೋಟಿಕ್ಸ್ ಹಾಕನಾ
ಆಟೋಕ್ಯಾಡ್ ಅದು ಏನಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ ಬಿಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರದ್ದು
ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ
VLSI
Print.
VLSI ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು
A,
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
Print.
ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ
B, print A comma B. Okay, I am going to call second dot sum because I am importing second and I am importing third. We will call the other three also. C is equal to PHIRD. Third
ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ
dot DEV
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯಾ
200 comma 100. D is equal to
ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ ನೋಡು
PHIRD dot MUL. I guess it is MUL.
ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ನೀ ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನ
Let me
ಗೂಗಲ್
go
ಫಾರ್ಮ್
and
ಫಿಲ್
check.
ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ ಮಾಡು
MUL.
ಯಾರು ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಡಾಟಾ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ನು ಒಬ್ಬಳೆ ಎಣೆಗೆ ಆಡ್ಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ
ಡಾಟಾ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಫಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಹಾಕು
ಬೇಡ ಬೇಡ ತಾಯಿ ಅದೇನೋ ಪರ್ಸನಿಫೈ ಅಂತ ಫ್ರಾಟ್ ಮೈ ಡಾಟಾನ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗೈತೆ
ಮಷಿನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಹೇಳಿದ
ನನಗೆ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ಟ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಫೈರ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ
Can you please go on mute?
ಯಾವ್ದು ನೋಡು ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಇದೆ
So I'm going to print the other values as well. No. C, D. Look here. See, I am passing 100 comma 200. So where is this sum defined in which module? It is defined in, this function is defined in second. Means you should go to the second module and you should be able to see the sum. This is the functionality of this sum. So it's going to call like this. Why I am calling second dot sum? Because I am using import statement, something like this. Import second. If I want to call any function, I need to use module name dot function name. Similarly, I have imported third module also. Third dot function name. Third dot function name. So it's going to work something like this. Any doubts?
No, sir.
Is it clear? The same thing I can also call as an alias function as S, as T. Now you can just make S dot sum, S dot sum, T dot DV, T dot MUL. Look here. It's going to work. See, I named import second as S, import third as a T. Means I am calling with this, no need to write SECOND, just type S, that's it. S dot sum, S dot sub, T dot div, T dot mul. It's going to work. Clear? This is called aliasing. See, once make sure that once if you alias this, and still if you are calling as an something like this, SEC second, you will get an error. You will get an error. Look here. See, second is not defined. Once if you alias, it will work like this. But if you remove that alias, it's going to work properly. Okay, it's going to work properly. So make sure that once if you alias, you should be able to use only alias names. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts till here?
No, sir.
Now, we have one more way. Something like this. From SE second import SUM comma SUB. Similarly, from THIRT third IMPORT import DIV cover MUL. Okay, if you import something like this, you no need to specify any module name or module alias name, nothing. You just call directly the function, it will work. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Everybody clear? Now, you can also import any function, I mean any module, any .py file can be imported. Any .py file can be imported directly. No need to worry. Okay. Now, one more important thing, what I was thinking to explain. Sir, why this many options they have given? Why should we go all these things? Why should we do all these things? I will tell you one scenario. Okay, let's say that IMPORT import SECOND second. Okay, I have something called IMPORT import THIRT third. Okay, now in this function in SECOND, I have a function DEF, okay, DISP, some display. Print I am SECOND DISP. I am second display, something like this. I am display belongs to second. Similarly, I have one more function in third, the same function. Now, how do you call specifically one kind of display? That is not possible. Means I want to call something like, you know, if I call display, what will happen? Tell me. System doesn't know which display to call. Okay, let's okay, I will tell you. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me do one thing. From one second. Import star. Okay, from third import star. Now what I will do, one second, what is the function I have to DISP. Okay, now when you execute this program, I am second display, because see, it is importing this first. That is the reason it is displaying this one. But I want to call third display. How should I call? In this case, you should do something like this. You should do something like this. THI third dot disp. Now, which one will execute? I am second display. Third dot display. Third dot disp. THI or the third dot disp. 1 second. Okay, so if you go to here, you should write third. See, actually, when you execute that, it should call third display. I will explain once again. Don't worry. I'll explain again. See, now it should call which function? third display. I am third display because I am calling like this. If I say SCCOEND second dot disp, which one it should call? Second display. So at that time, this is useful. Module name dot function name. When it is useful, let's say that if you have both the functions with the same name in two different modules, then you should call that same named function using module name dot that same name function. You're getting me? Now, what I was explaining, if I am making it something like this, import import from second imports what is that, what I was trying to write? From second import star. Similarly, from third, where is this? Third import star. Now, if I call only disp, which one is going to call? Third one is going to call, because this is the last statement it has loaded. So this is overridden because this is the last statement it has loaded. That is the reason it will call something like this. See, I am the third display, but I want to print second display. For that, what I was trying to say, instead of this, you just import like this. Import second, import third. Now, if you call second dot disp, you will get second display. See, I am second display. Means if you have two modules with same names, two modules having a function with same name, then you want to specifically call them, then you have to call using this. Clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
No. Just a second. See, not only that, you can also call variables defined in those modules. See, I have first C, one more module. In this, I have declared x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. I have declared x equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you go to my first, this one, if you go here, I have clearly showed like, first C dot x means going to print 1, 2, 3, 4. Means what I am trying to explain is that you can also access the variables, not only the functions, you can also access the variables. Just want to show that. Okay. The sum of two values are A and B. So I'm just, this is nothing like, using this from second import, I am to see from second import, I gave one example, sum comma sub means I am individually importing those functions. If I am saying star means what? All will be imported. That's it. You just execute once. See, the sum of two values are 210, the division of two values are 20. So, and I am trying to access first C dot x, 1, 2, 3, 4 is printed here. Clear? One more important thing. Okay. We have something called dir function. Dir function is something like this. It will print all the members in the module. It will print all the members in the module using dir function. Just check this. Just check this. So I am going to print dir of module name. See, if I am printing dir of module name, it's going to print all the members of this module. If I am just printing dir,
it will print the members of current module. See, the current is not a module. I am importing other modules and I am writing programs. For that, I'm just want to know, I would like to know dir of module name. So it's going to print the members of this second and third modules. Okay, let us execute. Look here, sum. These are inbuilt modules, inbuilt variables and functions that we have not worried. Whatever that is there that we have defined. In second, we have sum and disp. In third, we have div, mul and disp. These are common, which are inbuilt. Underscore name. These are special variables. Underscore file, underscore doc, underscore built-in, underscore package. All are built in. Okay. We will go through the rest of these things. Like, first we will understand what is underscore name. See, this underscore name is used. I want to check whether I am calling the control from module or main program. You are getting me, right? I will explain again. Don't worry. Let me go to the function. 1 second. Let me just close this. Okay. Now what I will do? Go here. See, in first c.py, where is first c.py? Here. I am checking. I have written a function def Okay. Let's say that I am executing this function, means this module or this file, Python space first c.py. What will happen? I am executing this standalone. You are getting me? Now, when I execute this, if underscore name underscore is equal to underscore main underscore, then this program is execution as a standalone program. Means I am not importing this file to any other program, and I am not doing any import and calling those functions. I am standalonely executing this. You are getting me, right? Let us see. If I am executing python python first capital C.py, what it says? Executed as a program. Clear? Means I am executing this file directly. I am not importing this file. I am executing this file. Means how do I evaluate that? I have an function, something called underscore name variable. I am going to check that whether it's equal to underscore main. Yes, because I am executing as a standalone. I am not importing this as a module to other system, and I am not calling this function. See, I am just writing a function and I am calling here only, and I am executing the same file, individual file, Python first c.py. That's why it says executed as a program. Clear? Now here what I will do, I will import this. Means import, import first capital C. I am just importing this, and now I am calling this function. Which function? Whatever is there here, funn, I am calling here. Now, since I am importing this and I am calling, I am not calling directly here. I am importing this here and then I am calling. Now you execute python first.py. See, executed as a module from other program, executed as a module. Why it is printing twice? Because I am calling twice here. Look here, I am calling twice here. I am calling twice. If I comment this in the main, in the module program, and I am calling only once here, now you look, it will execute only once, executed as a module from other program. Means if you want to check the flow, whether I am calling that py file from as a module or I am executing that py file as a standalone, then we need to use this variable and validate. Clear? Not clear? Is it clear or not clear? You want me to explain again?
No, sir.
Okay. Once again, okay, sure. So what I was trying to say, there is a variable called underscore underscore name underscore underscore. Okay. Now I have two options. If I have a Python file, okay, something like, you know, first.py file. Now in this py file, I have something called sum function. I defined some sum function. Either you can just execute this file as a standalone, means when you execute Python space first.py, and when you call this sum function or whatever it is, this gets executed. This is the one way of executing this function. The other way is I have something called second.py. In this, I will import this fellow. Which fellow? This fellow I will import. Just now I told, right? I will import. And then I will call first.sum. Okay. Again, the control will go like this. And once I imported, this function will be executed. Again, the control will go. Means I want to see whether this is executed as a standalone or I am importing and I am using in any other thing. That I have proved using something like this. In first.c, I am checking if name is equal to main, then it is executing as a standalone function. If name is not equal to underscore main, then it is imported from the other file and getting executed. Clear? Pramod? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Pramod? No, Pramod asked it. Clear, Pramod? Okay. So yeah. So I would just want to show one more thing, you know. The current, yeah, I think this is done. Next, current. Okay, something like this. One second. Just share it. I'll share the screen. Okay. See, I told you, right? If you want to print the current module member functions, then dir you need to use. Just like this. python. What is it? First first.py. See, we have dot xy and then f1 xy. This hello I'm printing because I'm calling this function. So nothing like that. Just like that, you know, you should, if you want to know all the member functions in a module, or sorry, in a, I mean, you know, dot py, whatever the function and within the module of a function, then you have to use dir. Okay, so I will have one more function. I will have one more function. Just look here. F2 I will have. Likewise, I have F3, hello 1, hello 2, hello 3, F3. Okay. Now, I'm not call any function. I'm not going to call any function. Just want to see how many are there. See, F1, F2, F3, XY. Within this module, I have 3 functions defined and 2 variables defined. All that are shown here. F1, F2, F3, XY. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now we will just check a few built-in modules. You know, I mean, I'll give a few examples of built-in modules. We'll just have small programs just to understand, you know, built-in modules. There we'll close this session. Okay, which one we should use? Random. First, we will check the random module. Just a second. So random function, we will try to use it. Random module, not random function. Yeah. Otherwise, we will take one simple one second. T2.py we will take. Okay. Now, what I will do from rand RANDOM random import star means I am importing all the functions from random inbuilt module, and I am going to print something like this. For I in range, something like we will take 10. Okay, 10. Print. What will print? Print RAN random. So what it will print? See, this module defines several functions to generate random numbers. We can use this function while developing games or cryptography, whatever it is. So I want to print randomly some numbers, few numbers or 10 numbers in this example between 0 to 1. Okay, between 0 to 1. Let us see how it's going to PYTHON. What is that? T2.py. One second, name random is not defined. RANDOM. Import random. Actually, the problem is I am using Python 2, right? Not sure whether this few things will work or not. That was the reason. But anyway, we will again check. This is random is not defined. Name error. Okay, let me do one thing. import rando. See, it's not giving this thing. Random random dot random function. Now I want to know whether what all functions are there here. Attribute random. Okay, good. So what we will do, we will try to print. One second. Let me print dir see here capital R. Okay, 1 second. Print let us see. Random object at okay. This is an object. Just want to see whether it's a random function is there or not. I don't see. Okay. RANDOM. Yeah, we have random RANDOM. We can also take help. See, it is printing randomly some this thing. I will comment this. Now, if you look here, it is printing. See, random between 0 to 1, some value it is printing. now I want to do one thing, just for I in range of say 5, we will try to print. See, it is printing 5 randomly values generated between 0 and 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now I want to print a rand int, RAND INT, rand int. Let us see how it's going to work. Rand int is 3 arguments. It's going to take 3 arguments. Rand int, at least 2 we have to queue. Takes exactly 3 arguments. Rand int 1, 100. Let me try with this. See, it is taking, means it has to take start and end. In between this, it will take some randomly printing generated into values. And whatever end value you are providing, it is included. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Not clear. Similarly, we have something called uniform. Means I want to print some floating point numbers between 2 given things. See, it is going to provide floating point numbers between these 2 things. Random will generate only between 0 to 1. But if I want to generate floating points between 2 numbers, then I have to give uniform. Clear? Just want to, give few examples like how do we insert a module and call those functions. Help, and you can type any of this, you will get it. Okay, so we'll stop the session and we will continue packages from, I'll also explain the help and other things in next session, and we will continue with packages. And then afterwards in 2-3 sessions we have built-in functions for few data types that will be discussed. Then mostly the core Python will be completed. Clear? And we will have one Sunday again. I will repeat from starting all Python, core Python in one day. All the concepts in 2 hours, just as a refreshing. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. We'll meet next week then. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.